What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ferg here with Team COG coming at you with the Marinecess deck profile. You know, the one I said I was going to have out this week. Mostly yesterday. And it is now Tuesday. And I'm recording it. Remember, guys, you would know that I was recording this if you guys would be on that Discord. Why aren't you on the Discord? The Discord's fun. The Discord's great. I love chatting with all you guys. I took the Marinecess deck to locals. I went 2-0-2. Didn't have a losing record. But I also didn't get first, so going with it. Took Marinecess. I beat the heroes, drew with Ignister, and beat Time Lords. My younger brother played the Time Lords. Wasn't no way I was gonna allow him to beat me. He rarely plays. I rarely play. It's no excuses. I still beat him. You guys like this playmat though? So this is my streaming logo, and if you guys would like, I stream on Twitch. https twitch.tv/technoferg. That is me. Pokemon comes out on the 18th, and you know I'm gonna be streaming it. But you know, the shameless plugs aside, let's get into this deck profile, shall we? Again, took the Marinecess deck. It is pretty much the standard build to a point. I did end up putting some packages in because Darkwing Blast, we got this new Link 4 monster, which I'm sure if you've played this deck, you know exactly which one it is. But let's get into this. Standard 3 Blue Tang, 3 Spring Girl, 3 Seahorse, 2 Pascalis, actually. So sometimes they play 3. I cut it down to 2 because we had the 1 Sleeping Maiden and I wanted to play the 1 Mandarin. I really wish I would have read this more last format, but I didn't. So I didn't get to use it to its potential. Quick recap, if you don't know what the deck does, this drops a Marinecess monster from deck to grave. This you can banish a monster from, deck to grave. Then you can, once it's used for a link summon, you can excavate the top 3 from your deck. If there's a Marinecess card, you can grab it, only if there's only 1 though. So if you get 3 Marinecess cards, you get 1. Spring Girl, what it does is once it's used for link summoning, you can mill off the top of your deck up to the number of Marinecess link monsters you control. Burn for 200 per. It's great to the point. It can summon itself by banishing a Marinecess monster from your grave. Seahorse summons itself to a link zone. Zone of link monster points 2, Marinecess link monster points 2. And then it also banishes itself from grave to special summon a different Marinecess monster from grave to a zone of Marinecess link monster points 2. So basically the same effect twice, it just does it for a second monster. Pascalis, when it's normal special summoned, you can special summon another Marinecess from hand. Best effect, love it. Grave effect is you can banish it the turn after it's in grave to add a Marinecess spell or trap from grave to hand. So your dive or your Marinecess wave. Sleeping Maiden, target one of your Marinecess monsters you control, special summon it. It becomes unaffected. The monster targeted becomes unaffected. So you got your 4s, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 level 4s for the Marinecess monsters at least. 2 dive, 1 ocean, 1 wave, and 3 Signet to round off like your generic Marinecess stuff that you're going to want to play. So 2 Marinecess dive, 1 battle ocean, 1 wave, 3 Signet minings. I want to put this at 2. I'm actually considering doing that here for the next tournament. Next time I play, it's going to be a while. But I also got to play Outlash next time. Because again, I promised the Discord. Marinecess Dive. Newest card that made the deck semi-relevant. Alongside Argonaut and Coral Triangle. So what it does is it can special summon a Marinecess monster from grave. Or if you have this in your field zone, it'll special summon it from deck. Battle Ocean. It gives your face-up Marinecess monsters or water monsters. I want to say it's water monsters. Marinecess monsters 200 attack off the get-go, and then your monster gets an extra 600 per each Marinecess monster attached to it. And this also attaches the monsters for each link 3 or higher. I don't know, it's link 2 or higher. I apologize. Big for your combos. You'll see why. This is our N archetype imperm that we can use if we have a link 3 or higher, and then our Marinecess monsters become unaffected. Signet Mining, discard a card, search Cyberse monster. And then on to the packages I chose to play this go around, which, you know, again, I probably should have played them before, but I'm not trying to get to... I am trying to get to Argonaut more, but not nearly as much. Because Coral Triangle requires 3 Marinecess monsters, and that means you can't use these other cards I'm about to play. So we're doing 2 Abyss Shark, 1 Silent Angler, and 2 Silent Sea Nettle. Abyss Shark special summons from your hand if you control a water monster, and then it searches out your Silent Angler. Silent Angler also summons from hand if you control a water. And then Silent Sea Nettle also special summons from your hand if you control a water. But this locks you to water. You can't special summon from hand anymore after you summon this one. This can be used as a level 4 for a number monster. So, Kragan. But they all help you link. And that's kind of what matters the most, right? Right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All hail our overlord Zelantis. Okay, and then we go on to like your floodgatey type things and all that. We got the 1 Call by the Grave. We got 3 Ash, 3 DD Crow, 2 Nib, 3 Triple Tactics Talents, and then we got the 3 Embers. Changes I would make right off the bat. This will go to 2. This will go to 3. This will be Ghost Bell. I love my DD Crow. But when it comes to my locals, it doesn't matter. So yeah, if I do end up playing at a regional with this deck, I will take the DD Crows. So like I said, 40 card main deck. Now we're going to go on to the extra deck. I play 15 because, you know, extra deck's super tight. It was really hard to make some changes. I actually had to make a couple cuts, which some of them you're going to be like, yeah, that's cool. And others you're going to be like, why is Ferg like this? My parents have been asking that question for years now. We play 2 Blue Slug, 1 Sea Angel, 2 Coral Anemone, 1 Marbled Rock, 1 Coral Triangle, 1 of the Argonaut, and 1 Great Bubble Reef, Iria, and of course the man himself, Zelantis. He's the whole reason why I did as well as I did at the tournament. So Zelantis, the card that I love the most. Zelantis. I can only control 1 of these at a time. What this does is it banishes all monsters on the field face up and then resummons them. So here's the thing, okay? These 2 and this 1, these all lock me into water, right? So I'm the one special summoning monsters back, not you, not your opponent. You, the player of this deck using this monster, are summoning the monsters back, okay? Which means if they're playing a deck like Tier Elements, if they let you get this far, don't put money on it. Or say I'm going against Charles Infernobles, I activate this effect. None of his monsters are water. He doesn't get them back. They stay banished because I can't summon them. So that's why these locking you into water is so great. So this, and his summoning effects is only 1+ effect monster. So you can go into this literally with Great Barrier Reef, or Great Bubble Reef and Aqua Argonaut. Easy is, easy does. Love it, 2500 attack, but you're also going to usually special summon monsters back. Also, when it's co-linked, and this is the quick effect, this effect is, if your opponent attacks, I can activate that effect. I can destroy it up to how many monsters are co-linked on my side of the field. So, 2, dose, pop. Unless, you know, negates. Negates are great. So, we play 4 rank monsters, disease monsters. 4 disease monsters. The side deck, the 1 beer that's going to go into the main. Pinkertops, I'm going to get rid of eventually. I'm going to swap DD Crow with these. So I'm going to do a quick swap. Dark Ruler No More. I might possibly turn this to just a purely go on the second deck. Pray to God I see Dark Ruler No More and just go on that way. Got some Cyclone, back rows. Hey, it's a water only deck. So, goes it. Pretty basic profile. I'm glad I had the matches I did. I almost lost my first round against the hero player because this game 2, I kid you not, I opened up Imperm, I opened up 2 Nibs, I opened up a Triple Tactics Talents, and something else, but this guy would only normal summon, so I couldn't, and that's it. He would just normal summon, attack. Almost lost a game that way. A game in the round. Also, if you want to see more profiles like this, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? We'd love to have you. And just leave a comment, like, and all that fun stuff. But this has been Ferg with Team COG. I appreciate you guys coming and checking out the profile.